Hey, what's up everyone? Upstart here with RyXe Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of MewnBase. So I'm almost out of oxygen. We're gonna head back to base now. I've been doing a little bit of a resource gathering, not much. I just ended up getting an artifact, filling up my inventory. I'm like, you know what? I should return. Uh, yeah, it's good that I am because of that oxygen. But there's something I want to show real quick, and that's this right here. Yeah, we can do some road rage right there, some Grand Theft Auto right there. Yeah. We kill the creatures, but we don't get any loot. But it is just rocks, so I don't feel the need to actually care much for that right there. But it is easier to simply run them over, because I'm just gonna run towards the base because I am dying. I'm about to die of suffocation here. And it's gonna be even worse because I need to fix that, fix this. No energy because this thing is covered in dust. There was a windstorm or a dust storm previously while I was out, so I guess that came from that. Anyways, now I can move that a little bit. So, really, again, let's bring our vehicle back here and just drop it off. It is healing. And you can also move it as you bump it into it. So, anyways, so yeah, we're back at base. Probably eat that right there. I didn't see how much exactly. Oh, we have 240 health, so it goes just straight up to max. So then the slop was actually it doesn't give us a fourth. It gives us a third of health. Okay, good to establish that. Anyways, let's start that research right there. I only found one. I think I found it like in this area over here, and I actually did drop something off. I dropped like a mushroom seed or something, and I dropped it off there because there are actually mushrooms up there. Those blue things right there. So I dropped it off right there. I'm like, it might still be there when we come back. Who knows? Anyways, that's not the most important thing in the world. Fixing that is, though, because then things can go horribly wrong for us. Anyways, so we have the garden patches. Grow your own food supply. There is the greenhouse, so I don't exactly know how this works. But we don't have a greenhouse just yet, so we should try working on one of these just to see what happens. We have a ton of rock, and we have some wood, so we probably could make some. I also need to make all the water, so I probably should, which is good that it was squared off right there. It's not like I had extra, like a one off piece of ice. I do want to make the food, but I'm gonna make this first. I'm gonna make two, maybe. I don't want to make too many. Okay, and then we'll just make a ton of this hearty meal right here. Make sure we don't have any problems with food in the future. Well, yeah, that makes it real quick. I don't know if I would need the items like what I'm using right here, this, or the other. So if I were to close it off, I know I fixed it, but if I were to do this, does it still leak? I have a feeling it still leaks regardless. So, I'm like, what's leaking? The chem lab. I don't know if it would still leak. I feel like it still leaks air, even oxygen, even though you would have it closed off like this. Something tells me that's the case. Okay, we have 5. Not really much we can do there. We are out of vehicle repair kit. Partially repairs the thing consumed on use. Recharges your suit or partially recharges the vehicle's battery consumed on use. I feel like that is a waste. Complete and total waste of resources. Anyways, like I said, I still need to make the like I said in the previous episode. What happened in the previous episode? I've even completely and totally forgot, I think, to do my whole recap thing as I tend to do. Anyways, in the previous episode, we kind of just restarted back up where we left off after the mission complete. or success, whatever, day 35 or something like that. And we made our vehicle. I don't know. Yeah, because we had the garage, but we didn't have the buggy yet. We made our buggy. We made a battery right there. It's not being taken advantage very well because we don't have just enough producers. We're using way more energy than we can actually produce. So there's actually hardly any going into that. So we should make. I said that we were gonna make more of this. Anyways, we had gone out exploring in our buggy. Um, and yeah, that was our objective, or that is our objective. So I made 2 of those right there. They obviously have to go outside. Um, I have a little bit of that right there. So I think what I should do, well, not think what I should do, what I am going to have to do, we're going for this. So we need to make as many metal plates as we possibly can and as many as electronics as we possibly can as well. So that means we require a smelter. We have 2 right here chilling. So just drop in as many as we can right there. We have 2 more. They're away in our inventory. I don't want to put them out right now. I don't need that because then it consumes our energy or allocates energy, so we should probably put that away. Let's see what else. So we need this. We need electronics, which I haven't been scavenging salvage to get electronics, so I'm gonna have to make them myself, which means I require this, which is again just a bunch of metal plates. We still have 3 more that we can make. That's about it right there. I'm gonna continue just making the hearty meals because I have the resources and I should probably use them up. Alright, that's good. Put these things away, which I don't need. I have these 2 seeds. Oh, that's a third right there. I think I'll go with the blue mushrooms. I don't really know what what I want to grow. We'll grow it on the south side of our base, and I still have this on. I've just noticed. It's hard to tell, so I'm just gonna place them like. I don't think it matters if I place them here, so I'm gonna put them close by. We'll do that right there and that right there. Can I do it? I'm gonna go inside real quick to see if I can actually like interact with them while inside the base, which probably not. But oh, there's our indicator of how much battery we have. But I'm gonna have to move those. Oh, they require water. Ugh. Kind of, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Kind of obvious, right? So I think I'm gonna have to go with the mushrooms. I think the mushrooms are much more on the rarer side to find. If you look at the map, like there's a lot of blue, but most of it is ice. The only thing that it's hard to tell right there, but if we go to like maybe one up here, if you look down there, it says ice. These darker, I don't know if not darker, but more neon blue color are the mushrooms. I don't see a lot. There's maybe 2 here, one right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're not a lot. That's the point. I don't want to waste a lot of water, so hopefully I don't have to actually use too much, or maybe hopefully it doesn't take multiple days to actually grow. Well, because this game doesn't really function on that logic, on that principle. Anyways, solar panels, right? So we need 2 and 2, meaning we need 2 of these, meaning we need scrap as well. So let's grab the scrap right quick. Put those away. Put that away. Grab this. Grab our scrap. There is that right there. Just taking up a space, but it's not the worst thing ever. Just leave it. Okay, so we got some wire. It requires 3, so basically we gotta make 2 of these every time. So that's 2 of that. And then another one in here. So that's 1, 2. That's 2 metal plates that that each electronic requires. In total, not counting this, counting raw materials. And then this requires 2, so that means that's 2 there, each. That's 4. That's 6 metal plates per solar panel, plus scrap. But you know, scrap is kind of more in abundance, so not the worst thing ever. So that means 6. That means we could make 2 more if that's the case. So we should go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we can make 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we can make those 2. So now they require more water. So if I were to leave, you know what? I'm gonna leave them there just to see what happens. You know, let's say this is an experiment, and to see what happens, the objective is to actually. So that was apparently leaking. I didn't pay attention, so hopefully y'all got to see if that was actually leaking oxygen or not, because it is closed on this side. I didn't really pay attention. Damn, that battery power went down with a quickness. Anyways, so I don't know if it'll die or what's gonna happen to that. And another thing is that I'm kind of curious as to if I were to get like rainfall, would that water itself? That's another question that we need answering. But so we got 3 of these. Yeah, there was no but. I just said it. 1, 2. Maybe I was just saying, but we have other things to do. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm doing 4. I have that kind of full over there. So what I think I should do, and I think this is leaking oxygen. It looked red for a moment. Okay, never mind. If I were to turn on my light, I would be able to see. So I have spots right here. I have 3 actually, precisely. I think I should just put them there, so they can start working as soon as the sun comes up. Alright. Oh yeah, so another thing I was rambling on about, I think it was in the previous episode. I think I even forgot if it was in the previous one or this one. Happens all the time. Anyways, did I know it was this one? I did not know it was this one. I just kind of assumed. I just want to check that. I got an achievement. More duct tape, please. Probably do a lot of repairs. I was wondering if the drones actually fix or dust off the solar panels, which I doubt. They just says they just do automatic. They're just repair drones, so they just do automatic repairs to the modules. If it were to rain and these panels had damn, that went up with the quickness right there. Now it's full. So if these had dust on them and it were to rain, would they be cleaned off? It's kind of the same principle as with this. I'm like, if it were to rain, would this be watered on its own? Without me having to actually do anything, because I don't plan on doing anything right now. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think I should carry water anymore with me, because I don't need to carry it anymore, because I have a bunch of food. That's basically 15 lives right there I got going on. 15 lives over. So let us head out. I was gonna say let us head out, but I think I should make a shovel before I do. Oh, but I can't, because I don't have any of those things. Maybe a crappier shovel. 2 debris. Scrap, I mean scrap and wood. So let's just make 1 emergency shovel. And go on our way. So forward and to this side. So the controls are kind of weird, like I said, because you gotta maneuver. Yeah. Oh, it did give resource. I thought it actually destroyed the resource completely. So it didn't destroy them completely. So that's like okay, I guess. That's in my way. So can you go? I kind of didn't want that, but it was there. So go straight up. That isn't gonna damage. I actually banked on those pebbles not actually causing damage, because I would have been, my buggy would have been in trouble if that was the case. If I actually would take damage from that. Okay, so let's getting scrap. Hopefully we can get some good stuff out of it. Get a lot of ore. Oh, there's a ton of scrap. Damn! Probably too far to pick it up. Yep. And I messed up right there. I clicked too soon. Yeah, getting those would not be the worst thing ever because it just costs too much. Too much plates, too many plates to just make them individually. Like, it's better to get them through scrap, but obviously not a sustainable way of getting them. There's more right there, 3 and 4. Oh, I have a seed there apparently. I thought I had gotten it already because I have been around. Oh, look, a little crab monster. Yeah. Got him. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna head back now because it's gonna get dark. It's gonna be real dark real quick. Oh, look, there's a little monster over there. So you wanna come at me? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm also running out of oxygen, so I probably should not waste my time here. I just don't want to crash though. Because it's hard to see and I haven't really cleared up the path very well. Because I steer off the path quite often just getting stuff. And then I forget which is my general direction. Yeah. Oh, I just went right off the side. There it is right there. Let's put it off right there. Well, let's repair that while we're out there. This requires repairs, or repairing. There's something else, but I also want to get rid of that because that's probably going to get in my way as I continue to build in that direction. You're like, what build? You're hardly building anything. Yeah, I know I haven't been building anything right now. Damn. Bunch of repairs going on here. Is there more over here? Yeah, one as I was going by. I think that is it right there. Ooh. Come on, son. Come back up because I am about to suffocate to death. Yeah, so close, so close. Alright, so now we have 60, 70, 80, 77.9, day 44. 77.9. And we're using 45, so 30, like about 30-ish is, you know, leaking over or rolling over, or what's the word? There's a term for that, which I forget. Probably making more batteries is not the worst thing ever. Do I have enough? I have 13? I don't know. So I almost needed my emergency shovel. Actually, look at that. Almost required it, but not quite. So, yeah. I am hungry. So probably should throw one of those into my food holes. Or my mouth hole, whatever you want to call it. My food hole. That didn't come out as how I planned. But I didn't really plan it, so yeah. So batteries, I need 3. That's 6 and 3. So I need 6 of that and 3 of that. We can make, oh, we can actually make 2 batteries. So it's, oh, so it does rain. Look at that. So now it is, well, it's not asking for water, so I can, I think I can safely assume that that is getting feted or you know, watered because not, well, to plants, getting watered is drink, is it drinking or is it getting fed? That is the question. Anyways, so we need 3 of these, right? 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna go for 6. So just put the 4, I guess. Oh! Oh, please tell me I didn't lose one. It's 2. Hopefully all went well right there. Grab this, make as much as you can. And we cannot make any more because we are out of raw materials. I'm gonna throw that in there for now. There's still 2 more being made. Okay, so it didn't lose anything. It's still all good. So that was watered. We still need to see if that would also clean the dust of off of our things. Oh, we want to make batteries. Well, we can make 2 of them, so why not make them? Make that. We need to make the batteries as well. The cells. Wait, did we? No, we didn't make the cells. We just made the chemicals. We need wire now, and I put that away. How much wire each? 2. So I'm gonna make 6. So I need 12 wire total, I think. Maybe with that much right there. Yep, that's 4. Put that right there. Yas, ready to harvest. Is it worth it? I don't know. We'll see right now. So maybe just placing them down. Obviously, if it was in the greenhouse, the rain wouldn't do anything to it. Well, that's what I think. That's why kind of and I still have my flashlight on. I just noticed because I took a look at that corner. So that gave me 2 blue mushrooms and a seed. 2 blue mushrooms and a seed. So I think it just gives it right back. Interesting. Or maybe I just got lucky enough to get them. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna continue using these, and I'm not gonna water them at all. I'm just going to leave them to their own business. They can get fed or watered whenever they can do it. So we needed 6 of those. The battery. Oh, right before we lose all of our. Well, I don't think it matters much, but power out. Just as it completed it. Alright, so let's get a little bit of this going. So I feel like I should move this. I probably should have moved it before I put anything on it. It's not the worst thing ever. So let's go out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that. I'm just going to connect it straight back here. Why? Just because, I guess. But moving these. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for that to get... what's the word? Oh, look, it's connected to that thing. To get, damn, I forgot. Oh, you know what? No, place that one there. But yeah, to get completely grown, or to whatever that, and then I'll move it like off grid, meaning not connected to the base. And then I'll place the what's it called? The solar panels in their place, and the batteries. I think the batteries I'll place them off grid as well. But not off grid, just connect like on the second row or this. That's what I'll call that. So we I think we got some decent production going. Actually, need to get... No, 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 no. Give me that back. So we can make another battery. Do I really need it? I don't know. Can I do without it? Probably better not to. Because now we can survive the entire night with hardly any outage. And it would be nice to continue keeping that. So I'm just going to put it here. Hopefully that connects. It says 1500. Now we have 2250. So it does connect. So leave that there. So now we're having a little bit more of advancement. Though I probably would have had this done by like 15 days ago or 10 days ago. But whatever. We're getting it done now regardless. It's all good. So what I want to do is I want to open that right there, or close it off from the inside. Same here. And I'm going to do the same on the last one over here, because I don't know if I'm going to go out just yet. What I want to see is, because I could probably just go back to the footage and see if that actually did consume oxygen, if it's actually leaking out when it's closed like that. Something tells me it just does it anyways. What should I do? I need to get more research so I can continue working on getting all these new stuff. I also need to make new modules so I can continue expanding, which I have not been doing. Let's see, maybe I should work on that right quick. We can do it, because regardless I still need it. If I were to make another chem lab, which I doubt, I don't think I'll need another one. But maybe air cleaner, maybe 4 of them total, 1 on each corner kind of thing. Maybe more storage. I'm gonna need it for sure for the greenhouse. So I should probably make that. 2 is all I can do, so we're gonna go with that. So our power is completely and totally full. I need to go get more resources. It is, I'll call that midday. I don't know which direction I should advance. I think I should just go straight in this direction first, like make it like a T, an inverse T. Because, you know, we kind of want to go in that direction most of the time right now, because that's the direction we have chosen for our exploration. But I also have to make sure I don't make it more than what I want it to be. So let's clean that up real quick. Yeah, because that dust storm definitely messed it up, and we're not producing energy, we're actually wasting our reserve energy right there. But it should be back up and running or full by the end of the day, meaning here. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. So is it leaking? It is not leaking. Okay, so definitely could do it. So if you keep the airlocks like that, you know, closed off like that, it should be fine. I am dying of hunger. So I should probably wait until I get that warning right there and then eat, so I won't waste any little bit of sustenance right there. Anyways, so if I were to leave it like this and then it will start leaking, leaking, maybe then the oxygen, more than likely, yeah, right? So I guess it does work how I actually expected it to. Just wasn't sure. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're not leaking oxygen because it is in the air thingy mabob. So I think that is the middle right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we should go 5 more from there on. Now we are leaking because it's dead center. Okay. It's all good. I kind of want to put something in the middle so I can mark it. I'm like, oh, this is the middle. Well, I guess if I were to put 3, 1, 2, 3, then I would know. And then the 4th over there. So I think I'm gonna call it a day for this one. We've been doing a lot of it. I feel like I've been doing a lot of expansion just with the, that's how it feels to me. Well, what can I say? With those batteries, we ran out of energy, and we only made it through half the night actually. So, Not what I expected. And now we're completely out. Actually, this isn't even um, powering anything. Probably no energy is going through that. We are producing 2.6, but that is hardly anything. Is there going to be something on this side? It would be kind of dumb if it did. Anyways, so we made a bunch of solar panels. We've been, out gathering resources. Expanded a little bit on that. So look at that. So why the hell is that one right there active while everything else is off? Clearly everything comes back on, but that's not the point. My point is that this is supposed to be distributing to the closest over here, not over there. If the battery's here, then okay. If this is distributing directly to a battery, then maybe it should be being consumed in the immediate area or the immediate connections, which is pissing me off quite a bit because it has been doing it previously, but as soon as I started putting these now, it kind of moved. So is it a bug? Is it intended, or is it just not, you know, in the programming to actually do that? It just takes it random, and that's it, or in the code, whatever. Anyways, so we got batteries, we got a breach, we've got well, those two crop plots, I'm gonna call them that. A bunch of more solar panels. I think we just got like 5 of them, right? 3 and those 2 right there. Yeah, so like 5. We got a harvest here for that. We got our first harvest and we saw more or less how it works. But like I said, we got the seeds. They look like eggs to me, but or alien eggs, but seeds. And I don't know if it's like that I just got lucky on both of them and we just got them by luck, by chance, or it's just 100% that it'll you'll get your 2. I think it gave us 2, our 2 mushrooms plus our 1 seed, so we could just go back on that right there. Anyways, so I feel like our expansion wasn't that terrible, but now I'm gonna do exactly what I did say I was gonna do previously, and that is I'm gonna go out on my own gathering a bunch of resources. I didn't do it I didn't do it that much, even though I said I was gonna do it in this episode. But because I feel like, you know what? Let's see what we can do with what we actually have, because I have so many things. I don't even know if I'm like, can I actually do this? And I'm just not doing anything with it. And now I finally did something. And you can actually you can do a lot with a little here. It's not you don't need to like stock up on like 1,000 of whatever and this and that, or hundreds. So I do feel like I'm gonna, since I've done a little bit of the expansion and I feel like we're at a good spot right here of our base. What I'm gonna do is now what I said, and I'm gonna go out, grab a bunch of resources, probably come back in like 5 days or a week or something. Because everything's all good now. I feel like everything's good, and I don't need to be wasting more time on that resource gathering on camera. So yeah, I need to make an airlock here, and as I keep expanding, just move that airlock. So I'm gonna make that. I don't know how much I'm gonna expand, but at least a little bit to the sides right here. That little what's the word? Intersection, I think it's called. That I'm gonna do right there. Get that done. Gather a bunch of resources. See what's up. What I'm gonna do next. Maybe get a bunch of research. Well, they're called samples. So that right there. So we can get that going and do a bunch of stuff in the next one. But anyway, that's all for now. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Hit that like button if you liked the episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.